You will remember on the 27th of January 2002, a bomb blast happened at the Ikeja military cantonment in Lagos State. It was a very, very bad day. About 500 people were said to have got missing in that incident. Mostly children. Lives were lost. Husbands lost their wives, wives lost their children, and it was pandemonium around Lagos State. Now, the survivors were promised heaven and earth by the federal government. But 9 years after, a time has not gotten to these people. No help, no assistance from the federal government. And 9 years on, these people have continued to wallow in pain and in agony. No compensation. How did it happen? What happened? Chaplain was at an event organized by the Civil Liberty Organizations CLO for the survivors of the bomb blast, and we have this report for you.
This is not a ceremonial gathering, neither a political rally. These are survivors of the January 27, 2002 bomb blast in the Ikeja cantonment of the Nigerian Army. These men, women, and children must have either lost their wife, husband, child, relative, and even properties to the unforgettable blast of that day. This gathering was supposed to be a reunion of peace and counting their blessings since the unfortunate incident. Unfortunately, it was a gathering of tears, a gathering of sad experience since the incident occurred. These people have come to commiserate the 9th year of loss and have different stories to tell of how life has been difficult since they have been abandoned by the government. In the aftermath of the bomb blast, about 500 people died, most of them children, with unconfirmed number of people perished in the Okafa Canal. The government thereafter made different promises of a better life for the survivors, assuring them of adequate compensation to help them alleviate their loss. 9 years after, government's promises are still in the pipeline. Promises, promises, and promises. This was what they hoped for 9 years. The Civil Liberties Organization recently organized this event to mark the 9th year of the bomb blast and to assist the survivors. The look on the faces of the survivors said it all. Neglect, rejection, hard times. These are boldly written on the faces of the people.
As my husband died since the year 2002, nobody is helping me to train these children. So even though to sleeping for us, since after that my husband died, my house rent is expired. Landlord pushed me away. I carry my children, they hang up and down. Sometimes I will sleep on that bridge. And the one more especially my children, what this thing is telling me past because of my children, they are not going to school. After all that children is going to school, my children will stay for house. Then I need help from government. Let them to help me and train these children. Because if my husband is alive, my husband cannot live in children without not going school. Let them to help me. After all, this bomb blast salvation is a careless from government. If they know how to, what they're supposed to do for bomb blast, then that bomb blast will not expand to kill many souls. So I need them to help me to train these children.
ọmọ mi mẹ́ta ló wà ń bẹ̀ nínú bomb blast issue láti ìgbà náà kò sí olùrànlọ́wọ́ ọmọ yìí wọn ò ní bàbá kò sí ẹnìkan àfọlọ́run wọ́n sì sọ pé máa ràn wá lọ́wọ́ láti ìgbà náà wọn ò ràn wá lọ́wọ́ ìyà ń jẹ mí oúnjẹ àwọn ọmọ tó kù kí wọ́n jọ kí wọ́n torí Ọlọ́run kí wọ́n ràn wá lọ́wọ́ kí wọ́n ṣàánú mi.
My own son is Ahmed Ishola, age of 15 years. She's in Ikeja Grammar School. She's inside. We just beg government to help us, because when those people want these children their life, they're supposed to do something better for us. We are begging federal government and the Federal Republic to help us. We take God Almighty, beg them.
Some of the survivors recount the experience of January 27, 2002 to Sharplenstv, how they lost relatives and properties. It was indeed a sad story.
That 27, I travel home with my children, with my twins. I travel home December. Then I come back January 21. That's the year 2002. This is 27. This thing happened. To that Sunday, that very day, I carry them come home. Nothing. We go to church. Immediately, 5 o'clock, I say, okay, let me go and give your brother, your uncle, the letter I bring for home, for village. Unfortunately, when I reach under bridge in Ikeja, that thing happened. Before I come back, I see one. Where the miracle? He said, you have run away. Where you run to? He said, till today, nobody, nowhere to find him. Everyone. After 3 years, the father died because of it. I went to home. They reject me for the village. Said that until I fathered 2 people. Because I have gone Lagos here, I killed my husband, I killed my son. See, the 2 that remain. After this, the place I'm living, no house, no work. It's only by the grace of God make me to live it today.
Obviously, these people have been neglected while life has been very tough for many of them. This is the battle the Civil Liberties Organization, CLO, is championing to call the authorities of government to their responsibilities and to fulfill its promise to the bomb victims. Chairman Lagos branch of CLO, Abiodun Bakari, said government has been unfair to the survivors, condemning what he termed violation and abuse of human rights by the federal government.
No amount of money and compensation will wipe tears or bring back beloved ones, but they speak from the grave calling for justice, demanding that they did not deserve to die like that. We still see the children of the victims without good education. We demand justice and fair treatment because it could happen to anybody.
We are appealing to the federal government and the state government should look at the agitation of these fathers and mothers that are here that lost their beloved one since 2002 and nothing was done to them. We have a lot of them that are living below poverty level. They cannot even feed. Some of them have other children that cannot even go to school. Some of them don't have anything doing. They should give them employment. They should compensate them.
I'm one of the victims of this bomb blast. Please, since then, government doesn't do anything. It's the only son dying. Before I have another son, which is just I that I have thought that I have stopped issue. I don't want to burn that time again because of this thing. I have to pray to God, go to many places where I have another son now. I am a plumber. It's hard for me to get money to spend money to my children. Please, I am telling the Lagos state government to do something now and federal government. Otherwise, I will be swelling to them. I will be causing them all the time. Please, I want them to do something. Please.
Inú ṣọ́ọ̀bù làkọ̀bí mi wà ọmọ 35 years ni àwọn tó kù ìkan ọmọ 8 years ìkan ọmọ 15 years kí wọ́n jọ ọmọ tí wọ́n gbà lọ́wọ́ mi nìyẹn Wàsí Rálì Ràìmọ́ àwọn mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta tí wọ́n gbà lọ́wọ́ mi nìyẹn kí wọ́n jọ torí Ọlọ́run kí wọ́n wò mí ṣe láàánú o kí wọ́n má jẹ́ kí ìyà jẹ mí pa lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kí wọ́n torí Ọlọ́run mo bẹ̀ ìjọba àpapọ̀ àtijọba Èkó kí wọ́n ràn mí lọ́wọ́ o kí wọ́n jọ o kí wọ́n jọ kò sẹ́nìkan kò sí bàbá kò sẹ́nìkankan kí wọ́n jọ ọmọ tó kù wà ńlẹ̀ o ìyà ń jẹ wá kí wọ́n jọ torí Ọlọ́run.
These people have lost a lot. No one to fight for them, no one to champion their cause, and for 9 years they have ground in this pain. All they could do is to passionately appeal to the government to please fulfill its promise of compensation to the people.